Each sprint is time-boxed. This allows the project to be broken down into manageable units of a fixed duration. The time interval is normally 2 to 4 weeks, but can be as short as 1 week or as long as 6 weeks, if the situation calls for it. What is important is that each sprint has the same time box, although again this is not prescriptive. The reason for sticking to the same duration is that it makes it easier for the team to determine how much product they can deliver in the next sprint, based on the previous sprints. Each sprint is initiated during a sprint planning meeting and concluded with a sprint review and retrospective. This is an iterative process, which is repeated until the product is completed or the project runs out of time, whichever comes first. The time box of a sprint creates scope flexibility in a number of ways. 1. In a traditional project, the stakeholders only get to see the product when the project is close to its end, when user testing is required and most of the time and budget have been spent. Unlike a Scrum project, where the aim is to deliver as early and as often as possible. 2. During the sprint review, the stakeholders get the opportunity to examine the product developed to date, and if changes are needed, they can be requested before the next sprint begins. 3. If the project is going off track for some reason, issues can be detected early and adjustments can be made. 4. If for some reason the project needs to be cancelled, the end of a sprint is a tidy place to stop. 5. Whatever work is not completed and approved at the end of the sprint can be reprioritised for a future sprint, unless that was the last sprint, in which case the project is complete. By segmenting a Scrum project into sprints, project risk is minimised by, firstly, stakeholders know when every review is due and can organise their time around these fixed dates. Secondly, if a change is required, stakeholders know that the change request must be lodged and approved before the next sprint starts. Thirdly, the costs are known at any point in the project because the number of team members is fixed and because the sprint is time-boxed. It is easy to calculate the project costs at any point. 4. Stakeholder confidence levels increase with each sprint as the product developed to date is demonstrated in each sprint review meeting. 5. It is very easy to halt the project at any time and not only at the end of the project. The product owner has the authority to do this. It is not only the sprints that are time-boxed, the ceremonies or meetings that are part of the Scrum framework also have recommended time constraints.